Welcome to Geopolitics Zone, where we give you real updates on global crises, with zero fluff. Today, we're talking about a war that's barely being covered in the American media, but could shake the entire Indo-Pacific region, pushing the world one step closer to a global conflict. Just imagine this: two peaceful Buddhist nations, who've lived without war for decades, suddenly locked in military conflict. Thailand and Cambodia are now exchanging real military strikes, with jets, missiles, and tanks clashing, and the death toll has already crossed 15 lives. And it's all happening over a 1,000-year-old Hindu temple. Sounds insane, right? That's what we thought too. But this isn't just about a temple or religion. This war is about power, history, tourism, and strategic dominance. And behind the scenes, global powers like China are fanning the flames, using Cambodia as a pawn to strengthen their grip over the Indo-Pacific. Let's start by talking about the temple that triggered a conflict which could cost thousands of lives and bring China and the U.S. face-to-face in the Indo-Pacific. The temple is called Preah Vihear, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built over 1,000 years ago in honor of Lord Shiva, this temple sits on a 700-foot high cliff right at the Thailand-Cambodia border. This isn't the first time the temple has caused tension. The International Court of Justice had earlier ruled in favor of Cambodia, giving it control of the temple. And currently, the temple is under Cambodian administration. But Thailand still claims it as part of its Khmer heritage and has refused to accept the court's verdict. Over the years, minor skirmishes have occurred, but this time, things are escalating, and fast. Why? Because China is now openly backing Cambodia, and in response, the U.S. is supporting Thailand. America had already supplied Thailand with F-16 fighter jets, and just last night, those jets bombed Cambodian military positions. In retaliation, Cambodian forces fired over 150 rockets, turning the area around the temple into a full-blown war zone. So what triggered this sudden outbreak of war? Thailand says it's about protecting its cultural heritage. Cambodia says it's about defending its national sovereignty. But the truth? This is a proxy war, part of the bigger U.S.-China rivalry playing out in the Indo-Pacific. These are the kind of angles mainstream media won't show you. Cambodia has China's full support. Beijing has poured billions into the country, built a naval base, and sees Cambodia as a key piece in its South China Sea strategy. Meanwhile, Thailand is moving closer to the United States, thanks to recent joint military drills and growing intelligence cooperation. So this is not just a border dispute, this is another emerging front in the U.S.-China power game across the Indo-Pacific. Now you might be asking, why should America care? Well, the country that controls this temple gains a strategic height advantage. This cliff could become a prime radar and surveillance outpost, or even a missile tracking base. Add to that the tourism factor. The temple draws international visitors, and the economic stakes rise even higher. And don't forget, over $5 trillion in trade flows through the surrounding region each year. If this conflict spirals out of control, it could destabilize all of Southeast Asia, potentially forcing the U.S. to get involved through allies like the Philippines or Taiwan. And America cannot afford to let China dominate the Indo-Pacific. If that happens, Beijing will set the rules, and the U.S. will lose its influence in a critical global region. Now we want to hear from you. Should the U.S. step in diplomatically to stop this conflict? Or is this just a regional dispute the West should stay out of? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this update insightful, hit like and subscribe to our channel, where we bring you the real face of world affairs, with zero nonsense. We'll see you in the next Global Affairs report. Until then, take care and stay sharp.